Hey, Jalen. In about 4 more minutes.
Everything cool, Tyler?
Everything's cool. Uh, just waiting on some students. Okay, and about 2 more minutes. Thanks for asking. Oh, dang, there's David. I thought somebody was at my door. That's why I was like checking. I'm like, who is this? You know I don't play like that. Let's see here. David's here. Okay, William McDaniel, welcome to class. Mark Kim present. Okay, again, you need to have your cameras on so you don't be penalized for points for not having it on. The only way your camera can stay off is if the parent contacts us and say that the camera doesn't have to be on, but that's problematic because then it's going to be more responsibility on the parent and you when the grades don't look right because we're going to respond with we couldn't see the child. They logged in, but that doesn't mean they're there. So try to keep your cameras on and end the screen. Like I can't even see David. I'm just seeing a ceiling or cover over it. I see the top of his head. That's good enough, David. Pretty cool. Mr. McDaniel, I was going to say Mr. McDaniel. Thank you. I'm looking at the ceiling. I need to make sure it's you, sir. Some of y'all be disappearing on me. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on a profile picture. And that technically, if you're not responding, means you're just logged into the class and you're not doing what you're supposed to. Especially if I'm calling your name constantly, it's going to count as you're not present. How much time we got? 20 seconds. Okay. So let me save the attendance. And Rush, are you ready to take control? Uh, okay, I think he's probably busy with something. All right. Do our norms real quick. Please. Okay, wait. I see Journey's just arrived. Let me minimize this. Hey, Journey. Okay, Miss Walls is here.
Hey, Mr. Tyler. I'm on my phone because I think you told me we was doing share outs today.
For you're right. For your kid, you got your project done.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you see the assignment to put your files in?
No. I
Okay. So,
probably saw it, but I wasn't reading it all the way through.
okay. So, if you go in Esri, you'll see there is an assignment posted for a project. That's where you're going to put all three files if you finish them into that assignment. It's going to give you each lab is worth double the credit. So, it's going to give you a lot of points, Journey, if you finish all three of them. What was I about to say? This is my attempt to make sure March 12th you guys have decent progress reports. So you got to do something in class like between now and March 12th, or it's just going to be all on you. No excuses. All right. So Rush, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to take over now, or you tied up at the moment?
Get a minute.
Huh?
Hello. No.
Yeah. What did
All
you
right.
say,
You
sir?
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. You good.
Okay. So you choose where you want to start. I think you can see all the students. You got the floor, sir.
All right, Journey. You can start us off. Go ahead. You can read the whole thing too, Journey. The academic and the basic.
Okay. No one has the right to hurt another person. Education in the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that will discredit ourselves, our school, our family. And the Excel Academy Southwest student always acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy and Southwest. The 5 academic norms. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
Good job. Good job. GGI Townhouse, Monday through Friday, mandatory. Everybody know the benefits of it. You participate, you attend and participate, you get points, you get extra credit towards your assignments, your tests and your quizzes, and Mr. Tyler class, and possibly another teacher of yours. A lot of information, job opportunities, just a lot of information, special guests, prize giveaways. There's so much goes on in GGI Townhouse. I really highly recommend. If those of you here that don't go, start going. You might learn a lot. Definitely going to know. You're going to leave with more than you came with as far as knowledge, as far as information. So definitely reap the benefits of GGI and Townhouse Monday through Friday, 11:15 a.m. Who want to read? Let's go. I'm gonna give it to a William McDaniel. Nice to meet you, brother. You wanna read this?
Yeah, I read it.
All right, cool.
Every Wednesday and Thursday, learn to code from the convenience of your home. What does that say? And get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic effect on the coding job market. Why learn to code? The surprisingly broad benefits of coding. That's it, or read everything else.
Good job. Go ahead. All right, Jalen Stuckey, go ahead. You got it. Get them points.
Hold on, who's supposed to read?
This for Jalen Stuckey.
Daily testing be able to complete the evaluation at SB. Hello, all spring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of SB can access all pre-recorded videos for each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
All right, good job. All right, Journey, you got this last one.
Huh?
Yeah, and I say,
Terry, stop.
Go
What
ahead.
you say?
No, go ahead. I said, go ahead. You can do this one.
Students will be able to. Would you be quiet? Students will be able to utilize the Google Code Next curriculum to complete labs 1 through 3 via their Raspberry Pi 400 academic kit. Welcome. Classroom term of the day is Sensat. Word of the day is. Hold on.
Annihilate.
Like,
Good job, Journey.
All right, Mr. Rush, way to go. All right, so at this point, you're going to use the Google Code Next curriculum. I've shared it in ESB already, but get your kits out right now. I'm going to play a 4-minute video to describe what it is and how you set it up. I'm also going to include the video in the chat, and it's already in EDSB. And it's also attached to the recording of yesterday and what we did. So take a moment, watch this. Let me see here. I want to, and right after, he's going to see if Journey can share out with her camera. So Journey, right after the video, you might want to log in with your phone and show me what you've gotten done. Okay, but that's after the video. So I want to do this, bring this out, and I'm going to, what is this one? That's the code. That's the link for Let's Code. I'll get that to you in a moment. That is tonight, by the way. I wanted to mention where we will be doing projects, and these projects are worth double the credit because they recover quiz scores that you may have messed up on. So if you really want to catch up, every Wednesday and Thursday, if you participate in both Wednesday and Thursday sessions, you will be able to actually recover a lot of points because a lot of these labs are worth double the credit. So give me a minute. I'm trying to switch screens. My computer is acting up once again. Trying to show you guys the video. There it goes. So that's for the link for Let's Code. Let me put this in here before I forget. That's at 4 p.m. today and tomorrow. And we're only on there for an hour. If you participate, you can recover a lot of points. So Let's Code. And it's a Google Meet link, I think, right? Put this in the chat. You might want to click on that link and bookmark it if you want to log in today at 4 p.m. to help your grade out. So it's in the chat in one moment. I'm gonna have to create me a repository of links to always share out to you all. Right. Let's do that. So that's for those that want to participate tonight and actually get credit. All right, now let me close it, come out of this, and I'm gonna come to the video. I gotta log back in. I wasn't gone that long, SBGs. Log me out. Like you're not using it, so forget it. All right, so you want to be logged into, and I'm gonna show you which link I'm starting you all off with. So log into your class, which is physics. Everybody should see what I'm doing. Get on ESB so you can follow along, because in a minute somebody's gonna be able to read this for about 40 points. There's a lot of stuff to read here. But you see today's assignment, and as I was talking to Journey about, this is where you're gonna put all of your files if you have your kit set up. But some people I'm finding out haven't even started on their kit. So let me start with the video. This is the first link you'll see in EDSB, but I'm just starting you off. And this is for students who have their kits and can be setting it up right now. So let me start the video. I'm going to stop sharing and switch it out so you'll be able to hear. Okay. Bring this over here. And I'm going to say, hey, minimize that. And you are.
I have a question.
Go right ahead.
I don't know if you're when you're done, but can you put the link up in the chat also?
What link? For the video?
Yes, sir.
I just did that already. Do you see it?
Hold on, let me see. Go back to ESB.
You got to go back to, well, it's in ESB, but you can go to the chat. It's the link I just put at 10:24 a.m.
Not that link. I meant the other one. My bad. I'm
you mean the Let's Code link?
Copy and paste it. Yes.
Okay, 1 second. I'll put that again. And that's the GGI, the Google Meet link for 4 p.m. when you log in. But let's watch this video real quick in case people are not aware of how to put their kits together. We're going to be using these kits for the remainder of the quarter. March 12th, prior reports go out. And these kits actually help you all get maximum credit in terms of, you know, your assignment, your the assignments you haven't finished, and it's double credit for each lab, right? Let's stop. I don't want you to play it now. I want you to just get loaded. And then we can do this so y'all can hear. I think I got it better this time. I killed a bunch of tabs. All right. And it should be processing on the screen in a moment. There it goes. And I mute myself and watch the video and try to pay attention to how you have to set up your kit so you can be successful in this class.
Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to set up this Raspberry Pi 400 unit along with all the components we've shipped to you. Okay, so make sure everything's ready to go. Let's begin by inserting that micro SD card. All the operating system is on this card, so be very careful. On the Raspberry Pi 400 unit, you should see a little slot in the back. Insert it carefully until you hear a little click. It's got a spring motion, so you can remove it or put it back in by clicking it in place. Okay, now let's power up the 7-inch monitor. This needs to get power from the Raspberry Pi. So I'm going to insert it into this and into the USB slot. Any of them will work. And on this side, where it says DC. You could also power it from a different source, or you can use a TV if you want, as long as it's got an HDMI connection. Okay, we also have a mouse, so that connects also into the USB slot. The computer right now is off, so nothing's going to be powered up yet. We also sent you a USB webcam, so that would connect also into the USB slot right here. Okay, we're going to use it right now. And then finally, the SenseTat unit. The SenseTat unit has these pins exposed in the set, so it's be very careful not to bend them. They're very delicate, and it's a very important that you also follow how to connect it. So you want to make sure that this side connects to this side on the SenseTat, and you carefully insert and press down until it clicks into place in this direction. Okay, and on this side, you'll connect it to the GPIO pins of the Pi. If you're familiar with the Pi, you know that these pins are used for lots of different things. This Pi 400 unit, it's the same thing, they're just in a different location. So press it into place until it can go no further, and that should be secure. All right, so let's give it power and let's see what happens. Oh, we also need to connect the HDMI cable. So HDMI cable connects to the monitor here. Like I said, you can use any monitor or TV that has HDMI and micro HDMI on this side. For the Raspberry Pi, there are 2 slots, so you can have 2 monitors actually. So let's connect it like that. And we are ready to go. So next thing we do is to give it some power. Make sure you use this power source. Do not use some other computer power. You may actually, or some phone charger, you may actually give this too much power and you may end up damaging the unit or making it unusable. All right, so let's connect it. Right here in the middle, there's a power slot. You should see the SenseTat come to life with a rainbow pattern. And on the monitor, you should start seeing, if this is the first time, a series of installation scripts. Every time you run it, the Pi will actually boot into the desktop. So when the first time you do it, you should see some prompts to get on the Wi-Fi network, so have your password ready. It will also ask you to localize your keyboard to whatever keyboard layout, US keyboard preferred. And then you will be asked to approve a series of updates. Those updates are very important. They will take a long time depending on your internet connection. So it's a good idea to just leave it updating, walk away, get some lunch, go for a walk, whatever you need to. And then eventually after everything's done and ready, you should end up with a fully working Linux computer with a browser, internet connection, and lots of activities and software tools that we won't get into in this video. But that's it. Thank you for watching and good luck and happy coding.
Okay, so that is in essence everything you got to do. I do have some things you should be mindful of. This SenseTat right here, this is pretty much the same thing on my kit. You can see my screen over here. You see where my hand is. This is lit up. And that's because I programmed it to do certain things. It's what you're going to have to do with the Google Code Next curriculum. So if you haven't already, you haven't scheduled to come up to the school and get your kit, you need it. From here on out, you're going to need that. All right. I'm going to start penalizing students if they're showing up on their phone and I know they got a kit. As an adult, you have to make sure you're mindful of your time. One of our tenets is attentive and participate, right? So try to utilize those norms when it comes down to getting these scores up, because these are hands-on projects. You got to really do them on the kit, not on the cell phone or not on a laptop, but on this, because this is really a Linux-based computer, which is comparable to a Macintosh computer or Apple computer. Now, I mean, it's a lot of performance power on this thing. Now, a lot of students mess up on the SenseTat part. So let me share what students do when they damage the kit. And that is this part here. Let me share my screen so you'll know what I'm talking about as you're setting your kid up, or if you haven't. For everybody else, I'm talking, but this is giving you time to get your kid set up and get ready to present if you can. So let me do this. And what we have here is the screen coming up? There it goes. So you should see my screen now. And if I go to the very first page, this link here is what you're going to need to connect your SenseHat. And I'm going through this slowly because students are getting confused. The first thing I'm going to start off is, of course, the 4-minute video from getting started. And this recording of class will be available in case you don't have your kid in front of you yet. I just suggest you probably go back and watch the video. And I'll supply any videos you need to get the kid going. All right. So we put this in here for everybody. This is to set up your SenseHat. All right. And SenseHat is very important. It's one of your, it's the classroom term of the day. SenseHat assembly. That there. So I'm watching this. This screen here is 3 pages long. And if you open that link, you'll have the PDF. Bookmark these links I have in case you need to go back and review them, everybody. I'm putting them in the chat. So this piece right here, this little black piece, I don't know if you can see my screen, but this little black piece right here it goes inside of this cable here. And you got to line the pins up socket for socket. Just don't throw it in there. You might break a pin, and then you call me talking about, I broke it. I'll call the parent and be like, hey, I need you to supervise them when they put it together because they're breaking it. Take your time and do it correctly. If you have multiple troubles, I'll even come up to the school and sit down with you. Like, I'm not in the mood for any excuses. We're so close to the end of the quarter. Y'all so close to passing. You know, be a little serious about your grade.
You said what?
Who is it, Sanders?
You just said something?
You just got here. What did you say, sir?
Oh, I thought you was. I thought you was just. I thought you was telling me for a minute.
Yeah. What did you say, Journey?
Who looks serious about their grade?
Journey, if it don't apply to you now, be like a duck and let the oil rub off. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So listen, that was the statement I made. Is for people who have not turned in many assignments, who are not keeping up with their grades, and progress reports are coming out March 12th. That's what I was saying. Okay. So try to get your kids set up, because from this point on, there's no more, I'm on my phone, Mr. Tyler. I'm going to call home immediately and be like, they should be on their kid, not their phone. What are they doing? I'm a parent. I will do that. So
My kid's still built from last time.
look, I got to tell you, like Journey, dude, if it don't apply, y'all take it so too personal. So if it don't apply,
I want to take it personal, Tyler. You know.
Okay.
Tyler, you know, I'm not taking it first. I've been my kid already.
Okay. Well, then, do you have it upgraded and everything? You should be able to log into the classroom with us if you have it really going. So I can make sure it's functional. Those of you that have your kits running, I want real quick, you get 30 points for share out today for just logging in with your kit to Google Meet. That's the first share out moment. So I'm gonna give everybody who has those kits ready to get some in-class points. And that's by demonstrating you log in with your kit. So what does that look like? You're going to grab this. And then we're going to review the objective once more. So as you can see, I should see some of you guys in here twice if you can see my onboard Google Meet screen, right? So I should see Journey twice. I should see who else? Jalen twice. You should be logging in with your kit. If you're already on your kit, then you're going to have to take your camera and show me your kit's setup. That's what you got to do, right? Because if you did everything right, you'll see, like on my screen down here, I think you can see what I'm doing. This is my kit setup the same way. I put mine on a little coffee table. And when you guys do this, try to set it up in a way that you never need to change where it is, okay? Because a lot of students are breaking it because they're taking it apart, throwing it in a box, taking it apart, throwing it in a box. So that's kind of like your Xbox or your PlayStation. If you keep taking things apart and snapping it back together, eventually it's going to break on you. So proper maintenance, take care of your tools, as my dad would say, and your tools in this class will take care of you. All right, now I've done that. I'm gonna leave this up here for a moment, and I'm gonna see who is going to log in at the same time with their kit. Some people's names should double, as if you have your kit going. So let's see who will get the first 30 points of class by logging in with your kit on Google Meet. Okay, give you guys about 4 minutes to log in, then I'm gonna move on. This is for your in-class points.
Log into what? I'll just see if it works.
To this class here.
Oh.
So Journey, you should pop up twice because you're on your laptop, right? So make sure you go to the invitation link and log in with your kit here. Same thing for you, Jalen, Sanders. Those of you say you got your kits going, you should be able to log right in with your kit right now. This is for, let's run it up to 40 points. See who wants to really recover. 3 minutes to do so. And then we're going to move on to the actual assignment. He had changed to his schedule. Oh boy. Okay, I got to figure out what he's talking about. Anybody logged in yet? No, nobody yet. Three minutes. By the way, this recording captures everyone that's not on camera, so please bear in mind these recordings are available to your parents or guardians. So try to, I don't know, participate. All right, so how many minutes we got left before we move on? So I guess nobody's able to log in yet. 2 more minutes. Jalen, are you on your kit already? Where's your kit?
My mom got it.
Oh, Lord. This again. All right, you got to figure that out, man. You need your kit to do these assignments. And you got me twice. So this was super boost your score in both classes. All right, we're going to put a snooze on this. That's the brotherhood talking. All right, nobody's able to log in. Means we got to make some phone calls, figure out what's up with your kits. What's wrong with them?
I got my kid. It's not turning on though. I plugged it in the socket. It's not turning on.
Uh-oh. Did you damage it by some chance?
It was turning on yesterday. I showed you yesterday.
Oh, no. It was working yesterday. Why isn't it working today?
No, I got it. It's hooked up and it's right here, but it's just not turning on.
Okay. Did you unplug it and then try to plug it up?
Yeah, I did that 3 times.
Okay, so unplug it, wait 30 seconds, then plug it up. To turn it on, you need to hold, what is it?
The power, right?
No, you press function, the little red key.
That.
You see the FM button by the Raspberry?
Yeah.
On your keyboard, and then you also press F10 at the same time, okay?
F10.
Yeah, it's at the top of the keyboard, F10.
So what the hell happened?
Okay, so we'll come back and try that again. Let me grab this. We'll try it towards the end, but let's look at what we have to do today, right? So you should have all these links that I gave you in EDSB. So let's go through some of those links and talk about what you got to complete. In EDSB, I'm talking about this assignment here that you have to complete. So I'm gonna put this in the chat and I'm gonna have someone read it. And then we're gonna review our objective once more. Okay, so grab this. All that's not gonna go, but that's cool. I'm gonna just grab half and half. Half and half. Okay, post that there. Okay, that's the first portion. And then some of the other supporting links you need. You might want to start clicking on everybody some of these links and bookmarking them so you can have them for later.
It's
I'm also
still,
including my classroom. Go ahead, Journey. You got a question?
it's still.
Okay, then we got to figure out what happened to it. Either you damaged your kid or you just don't up and break. Something went wrong at home. Might knock it over. Did somebody play
I
with it?
over and nobody touched it. It was working.
This shit is like, I'm being honest with you, Journey. My kid's been working since summer. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. We can fix it, or you can try to fix it, or we're going to have to replace it. And you're going to start all the way over. So try to fix it.
Okay.
Everybody.
Okay. So there. All right. In the chat, Sanders, can you read all that for 40 points? It's starting with hello at 10:41 a.m. Avion, either. Okay, stepped away. Let's see here. Mr. McDaniel, are you there? No, your camera's off, so I can't be sure.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Can you read what's in the chat from hello all the way down? It's for 40 points. You don't have to read the links, but you got to read all that other stuff.
All right. Hello, hello, our future physicists. Please review the link to begin. Complete labs 1 through 3 from the Google Code Next curriculum. All codes or Python files created via the labs have to be submitted here for grading. If you require assistance setting up your kit, please review the following links to help get you started. 4-minute video setup guide to make your kit is fully configured and updated. How to correctly and safely install the Astro PI or Sense Head accessory onto your Raspberry thing. My son providing a virtual explanation of how to configure the Raspberry Academy kit
Rascalon.
for the link for my Bitmoji classroom, yes. And then it says all Python files for all labs 1 through 3 have to be completed and submitted into as before grading by 8 p.m. tonight. Stay safe.
All right. Thanks. So I'm not going to belabor it because we don't have a lot of time, but you all have this book. A lot of assignments moving forward are going to come from this book as well, reading assignments to help you out towards the end. So make sure you keep up with this book. It comes with every kit, and it goes through a lot of stuff we're going to do in the future towards the end, too. The Code Next curriculum, you got 40 points for that, William, so thanks. Code Next curriculum, let me come to that. It's already open. And since hat, and it's actually on my Pi. I want to show you what it looks like. So now I'm logged into my Raspberry Pi. You can see what I'm doing. And this is through my computer. My Pi is called remote. We can talk about how to do that later because you can log into your kit from your cell phone or laptop and get your assignments done in some cases if you already have it turned on. If you haven't scheduled to get your kit yet, you're going to need to. You got to call up to the school. You can't just come up there and get a kit. Now, the curriculum we're using, I'm going to put it in the chat again, is this Code Next. You have labs 1, 2, and 3 to finish. This is by 8 p.m. You'll have until the weekend to still get 80% of the credit because it's going to be late after 8 p.m. tonight. So, if you can, try to get your kit, try to get this done. And you got to make sure everything in that video is done so you can set it up, update it, and put your Sense hat together carefully. Now, each of these labs have what's called Python files. You're going to use this software here on the kit. You can only use it on your kit to actually program your Sense hat, which is that accessory I showed you guys earlier. And it looks like, let me show you the coffee table setup again. So it looks like this. I can just minimize some things. So I'll pin this for you again and use my mouse to show you. So you see this LED screen that's lighting up. That is your Sense hat. If you can see my mouse. All right. Now, I kind of had to prop it up so you can see it light up, but this part right here is a connector piece. You got to be very careful with it. Some students are breaking that. and the kit might not turn on. So that's what I'm wondering might be wrong with yours, Journey. Might have to connect it to a different screen. Try HDMI screen if it doesn't work. But that small piece in the kit, that's what it's used for, is to take the HDMI cable from your TV and connect it straight to the kit. The kit is, the computer of the kit is really just this keyboard. This is all the processing power you need here. So make sure you have it connected to turn it on. As I was showing Journey, you're going to press FN, hold function down, FN, the red FN by the Raspberry down here, and press the F10 button at the same, right afterwards. It should turn on afterwards. Okay, so that's how you also turn off your kit, or you can go to the Raspberry and log off. It's a real life computer, everybody, that you're going to need. Now, I explained the SenseHat and how you program it, but where it's programmed at is Thani. And this is pretty much your compiler, so you can do all your experiments. In the future, you guys will be measuring magnetism, humidity, and in a lot of cases, light sensitivity in the room. These are going to be experiments we're doing towards the end of class for a final exam. So don't sleep on this. Get your kits running. Now, I already hit ran, and you see it lit up. That's how it works. But to get to this program, you're going to go to programming from the Raspberry up here, come down to the Thani Python IDE, and start getting used to making your SenseHat do certain things. Okay, that's how you know if it's working and you got it set up correctly. Let me come out of this. I want to go to our objective for today and review that one more time, because we're coming close to the end of class. And we're going to have 2 students do it because we're supposed to review it twice, the objective and the words and stuff. So let me make sure the screen is showing. My computer is a bit of a misfit nowadays. I gotta go to my Raspberry and get some better understanding of what's happening. Okay, so there we go. Let that load for you. And I'm gonna come down a list of someone I haven't called in a while. David, are you there? Your camera's off, so I can't tell. Turn your mic on for a second.
Yeah.
All right, can you read the objective and the words in the box under welcome?
Students will be able to utilize the Google Code Net
Curriculum.
curriculum to complete labs 1 to 3 via their Raspberry Pi 400 academic kit.
Okay, and then the words.
Classroom turn of the day, SenseHat, word of the day, annihilate.
Annihilate. Try it out. Okay, I think I heard you say it right. All right, so that is 20 points for Mr. Conception. Now, use this time between now and tomorrow to get your kits fully up and running. All the support links are in ESB, the 4-minute video, how to set up your SenseHat safely without breaking anything, and then, of course, the setup guide. The setup guide looks like this, and this is after you have everything installed and it's updated. It shows you how to fully update it, making sure your mouse works, making sure your what else? Your camera, right? You get a camera in there, you get a mouse, you get this small LCD screen here, but you don't necessarily need to use it because this thing gets damaged easily if you're moving it around a lot. You gotta understand these are small pins. So if you're, just carefree with it, you could damage it, right? So be careful with that. If you don't want to be on this small screen, it does have Bluetooth sound. You can use a headset and it plugs in as a HP, right? And you can, put it on your ears, right? But it's also Bluetooth. Doesn't come with a speaker or anything, so you gotta keep that in mind. If you think you can connect it just like a video game system to your TV, like I have over here, I have a HDMI TV connected to my kit, and it's better because I can do work on my laptop or not. Then do that. You use that HDMI converter piece, that small piece I showed you, to connect the HDMI cable up. So I'm talking about this thing right here. If you can see my finger on the camera, all right, this little black piece right here. Now, again, all these pieces are very delicate, so that's why I say set it up and leave it alone. So when you log into class every day, you don't have any problems. If you're taking it apart, put it back together, you're going to damage something. Leave it alone and let it be connected. What else did I forget to mention? We got to do an objective one more time. So we go around the room. Who hasn't spoken in a while? I think Jalen. Are you ready to say the objective and the syntax and all that?
Students will be able to utilize the Google Codex curriculum to complete labs 1 through 3 via the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy Kit. Okay, welcome class majority distance at order days annihilate.
Annihilate. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've given you everything you need. I was trying to hope that somebody could log in with their kit. Maybe tomorrow we can get those 50 points for showing that you were able to log in, because that's part of your in-class score. Were you able to get your kit going? Are you able to log into Google Meet? Because worst case scenario, we don't want it where all you have is a phone. So that's why I'm saying leave these kits running. So you have no excuses to get into any of your classes. You're getting a lot of weird responses, and we're getting faster. We're calling home, and now pretty much soon sending emails out. Reason the emails out because I think relatively I can send videos to your parent to show what you are and aren't doing. So try to participate so you don't have no drama. People are watching what you're doing. You're all CPS students, and they all want you to succeed. At least the staff does. But you have to try. Nothing's given. Let me come out of this and come over here. When you're done with your files, if you know what you're doing, you're going to put all your Python files after you've installed, set up everything into this assignment for today. This is a double credit assignment, so I wouldn't sleep on it, as y'all say. I wouldn't tweak, as y'all would say. I would get it done, all right? If you don't have your kit, again, go to call the school, pick up a replacement kit if you damage your kit, or your first kit. And I have a list of students that have the kits already. So when you return a kit that's damaged, that you somehow broke, because it's expected, you have to return all the old parts, because I have to work on them to make them work for other students. You can't just keep breaking things and return them, all right? You got to make it work and make it last, because this is like seeing how well you're going to perform in the real world. Can you take care of equipment? Because if you can keep these jobs that pay $25 to $50 an hour in trade and even military in a lot of areas. So, work on that. Now, what am I talking about? Smell like somebody barbecuing outside. Is it that warm? Wanted to show you the library section. You can click on that. And this is check out any videos, because we're coming to March 12th as midterms. Any videos that you may have missed, which basically means any classes you might have missed, you can always go back, review the video, and turn the work in. All right. It's not enough to participate to pass this class. You got to at least submit some work, because that's what CPS grades you on, not just me. What did they do? Okay. Let me come here and show you this. This is the setup guide once you're completely done. All right. Now, again, I put this link in Edsby as well as a chat already for you. Put this here. And that's the setup guide once you're fully done with everything you do for the kit. So you might want to utilize that last, okay? It goes through introduction all the way down to configuring. You want to go through all of these steps by doing what they say here, clicking next, okay? But that's after you set it up. We'll talk about the GitHub code or the library files you need to do the curriculum once I get some students confirmed, because I was going to do that today, but people are still not ready. And all we're doing is running out of time. So let me grab this. This is all the labs that you would need on your kit. If you think you have your kit running again and everything, I can offline talk to you about getting this link to get your lab codes to test out, to get those labs done, basically. All right, so last thing I want to talk about, of course, is GGI again, because we're nearing that time. Come over here. And GGI is also an SB. If you look at the library, any of these GGI townhouse picks are the GGI links. You can click on them and get to GGI, but I'm also going to put it in the chat and have a student read it for 20 points, this statement here, and leave you with the GGI link so everybody could participate. It behooves you to go to GGI because they give 5 to 10 points for student participation attached to your score overall for each assignment usually. So you got 5 days of going to GGI, that's like 5 to 10 points. And you've been participating, they get added to your low score per day. It's up to you to 10. So, sorry, let's have Journey. Are you there?
Yeah, man.
Can you read what's in the chat? I just posted it.
Townhouse. Well, hold on. Townhouse and GGI is mandatory for all students' life skills class. Also, there are tons of awesome opportunities that students can take advantage of. Log in today and gain some extra credit for participating. See you there soon.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. So let's see here. Let's do a surface check. I'm just going to write down names. I want you to just respond with I have my kit and it's working, or I don't have my kit or it's broken and I got to get another one. All right. So let's start with the top of the list. And to respond, this is like 5 points because I'm making a database of who's who to reach out to parents in advance so we can save some of these grades. So the first on the list would be Mr. Sanders. You have your kit set up and everything, right? Uh-oh, he disappeared on me. Avion, are you there? Did you go make a sandwich or something while I was talking? Okay, so Sanders is not really here. Okay, and then we have next on the list would be David Concepcion. Do you have your kit? I was asking Carmelo earlier, and your parent told me you all have kits. Angel, you, and him. Do you have your kit? All right. Did you start setting it up or no?
No.
Okay, I need you to watch the video and set it up. Do you have the video?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so watch that 4-minute video and set your kit up and leave it set up so I can keep helping you with it. All right.
All right.
Coming down the list, I got David marked off. That would be Mr. Stuckey. You already told me that your mom has it, so I'm going to have to reach out to her because you can't really pass the class without it, dude. So check in. And then who else we got? Journey. You going to schedule the school journey or you going to try to figure out how to fix it?
I'm going to figure out how to fix it. If not, then I'm going to school.
Okay. I'm going to follow up with you, lady. Try to get it working. If not, schedule and get you another one so you're not falling behind because you got to reset up everything. And you know how long that took. So don't waste no time with that. Follow up. These are all my physics students. We got robocalls about to go out again. Next will be, let's see here, William. Do you have your kit?
No, but I have to schedule for the Legos.
Are you going to schedule today? Because we're coming up on Friday, my man.
I have to see. I'm nowhere near out there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to follow up with your parent. Maybe somebody can go pick it up for you because you're going to need it. It's going to be hard to pass the class without it. Let's see. So follow up. Again, you all can call the school directly, schedule when to come up there, whether it's you or your parent. All you need, of course, is some identification. We can't just be giving stuff out to people we don't know. And they'll bring the kid back to you. It's no charge. This was a grant that was given by Chance the Rapper, and Google partnered with that to bring you guys some real world tech skills. So let's take advantage of that. That's why it's so important for you to use these. You can't be working in the real world talking about I'm always on my phone. They're gonna fire you because they're asking you to learn a newer piece of equipment to keep your job. Or you being, All right, so I think it's 11 o'clock. You got 5 more minutes of class. I want you to use this time to try to get it going or try to fix your kit or even just watch the 4-minute video I gave you. All right, and then all those links are in the chat. Go to the 4-minute video, watch it again, maybe. Right? Maybe I should put that link in the chat again for you. Don't forget to go to GGI at 11:05 because you probably get there early. And if you're not able to get in, all you need to do is just wait. Click on the link. It'll cycle. It'll still let you in eventually. Okay. Staff has a lot of people they gotta let in, so don't just go there. Oh, it don't work because it's cycling. You gotta let them give them time to let you in the room, and then I'll be over there to make sure people are participating only. I might be talking a little bit, but I'm always watching to see who's going to try to get the 5 to 10 points on their scores. So participate in GGI. They always got some great topics, and it's beneficial for you guys. It's also in your student contracts. I keep saying that. A lot of people are breaking their student contracts. When you sit down at the table for graduation or how I did, the first thing that'll come up is they attend too many GGIs. CPS is going to have a problem with that too. Okay, so now let me come to the chat. Okay, I think you guys have everything you need for GGI. You'll be able to head over at 11:05. Start cleaning this up, getting ready for next period. Oh, that was fitting in there somehow. Now it won't. Okay, let's take our time with this. Put this in here. Those old parts. All right. Also, a big thing that's going to come up on quizzes is I'm going to be quizzing you all on this sheet here that comes with your kit, so don't lose it. I'll be asking you, what's the sense hat? It's already on here, right? And what I'll do is I'll just take pictures of and put it in a document. You have to identify what each of these are. So get used to your kit. Okay, now what am I doing? Y'all talk too much over here. Okay, physics. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. And then we're gonna get ready for GTI, everybody. Oh, another big thing is if you come to class, do not think it's all you have to do. Attendance is one factor of your grade. If you don't come to class and you try to turn in work, you're still hurting yourself. Attendance is still a part of your grade. You can't just not come to class and not do work. It's not gonna look good at the end. Mr. Banky and Mr. Ortiz combs through the attendance daily. One more minute. Okay, I think we're already over here done. Save attendance. They're watching cartoons, David. All right, so it's 11:05. Everybody head to GGI by clicking on that link. See you over there. Sanders, are you there? Been calling your name for a minute. What happened to you? Avion Sanders. Disappeared. Okay. Journey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You can hear the GGI there. That's what I was trying to tell everybody.
Oh.
Sanders left. Okay, he might have came back to the computer at the last minute. All right, end of class.